Get your Woody Jack Dumpson, check it out, because this is the Flexible State of the Union address right here, okay? So I know a lot of you flexible niggas are checking for Young Thug, a motherfucker, Thugalicious. You guys want to see what's going on with him. I get a lot of people asking me, yo, what's going on with Young Thug's album? Where is Slime Season? Okay, now, I mean, flexible niggas fuck with him, and of course people like catchy music, because at times Young Thug does make some catchy music. Now, we're actually getting an update, and we're getting it from the most unlikely place. We're getting it from Forbes. Now, Forbes is usually a website or really a publication that checks people's pockets, but for some reason, they got an update on Young Thug. Now, let me tell you what they're trying to say, okay? They're pretty much saying, listen, don't expect no Young Thug album on the 24th, as he previously announced it would be coming out on the 24th. They say it's probably will be pushed back, and the reason is a couple of reasons, actually. Number one, he doesn't have a hit single, and we're going to talk about what you probably think is a hit single in a while. You're probably thinking, well, yo, he got checks. What? Checks? Got me? No. We're going to talk about it. Then the other reason is that his label mate is dropping the day after. Okay, if you don't know, and I've said this many times, he signed to 300 Entertainment, the label that loves a lot of fuckery, and basically also Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap's coming out on the 25th, and because Fetty Wap's coming out on the 25th, it is a conflict of interest to have both artists coming out a day after each other. Pretty much when people go buy an album, when people get paid, people usually do a this or that type of thing, okay? And pretty much if you're a record label, you want it to be both. So if you want it to be both, kind of space it out, maybe 2 weeks, okay? So probably, and not probably, it seems that it will not be dropping on the 24th. Now, here's the thing, and here's a problem that Forbes is saying that 300 Entertainment's having with Young Thug, that he can't get a hit song that's a solo hit song. Now, you're probably thinking, wait, he had Lifestyle, he had About the Money. Well, those weren't singles that were by himself. It weren't solo songs, okay? It was collaborations, and yeah, they're cool, and yeah, they did do some numbers. One went platinum, but they kind of came out a while ago. Now you're probably saying, nah, he got a couple songs. Now he got one with Gucci Mane again. That's a dope song. And then you're probably saying, yo, he actually also has a song called Checks. What's up with that? Now, let's put it into comparison, because a lot of people usually say, well, let's compare Young Thug to Rich Homie Quan, right? Rich Homie Quan left Rich Gang or whatever the case is. People say, well, it doesn't matter because Young Thug's way more hotter than Rich Homie Quan. Now, let's actually talk sales, because men lie, women lie, but the numbers usually don't. Now, if you think about Rich Homie Quan's Flexible Nigga Anthem, the song called Ooh, 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 or really it's called Flex, if you check the streams on that song compared to the streams on Young Thug Checks, the streams on Rich Homie Quan's song is about 50 million. Okay, I think 49 is the exact number. The streams on Young Thug's song is about 9. We could even round it to 10. Just compare 50 to 10. Obviously, one is being listened to way more than the other. Okay, now, 300 Entertainment, you got to realize they're an independent record label. They're trying not to get a bunch of flops, okay? The Migos didn't do too well. The Barter 6 at first came out, it was weak, 18,000. They're trying not to flop, right? So they're trying to get him a big song that could be doing numbers, that when he drops his project has the maximum exposure. They don't have the capability of a major record label to have him on billboards all over the place. They probably have the money, but they want it to happen organically, which means they want him to have a hit song. Okay, he's creative enough, he could probably create a hit song. Now, here's the thing, too, because I'll tell you about Fetty Wap, because Fetty Wap's about to drop, even though I think Fetty Wap should have had a mixtape coming, because when people only see the singles, people are not going to fuck with the singles, okay? People are going to see the singles come out, and then they're going to be like, okay, we'll get the singles, and that's it. When you put out a couple mixtapes like Young Thug has, people get used to your body of work. When the first body of work you put out is the one with Trap Queen and this and third, they look at it and be like, okay, we're only going to cop the songs that we've been hearing all the time. We don't care about the other songs. So we'll figure that out, man. But of course, Forbes is saying that, hey, Young Thug is having a problem putting out a song that's really sticking, and that's a hit song. And because of that, his album release date will be kind of a little bit scattered, or it will be jumping from time to time. Now, he might put out a mixtape, and that's why I think he'll probably put something out to hold the fans over. And for everybody's sake, I'm hoping that Slime Season, his album's supposed to be called High Tunes. We'll see what happens in between then, okay? Get a comment box, make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. That's just an update for a lot of people who have been asking about Young Thug's release and his album and when it will be coming, and also when his mixtapes that he promised, when those will be coming as well. Shwoody Akademiks, get a comment box, make sure you guys hit that like button. Definitely hit that like button. Shwoody Akademiks, I'm out.